it's Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting and reading to the finale of the case files of El-Melloi II. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're not even going. Okay, so we're gonna talk about what happened, but you ain't gonna show me shit. Oh, a book. I mean, you know, I like me some damn books, but I know. I mean, okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, and the fact is that you can now move on from her, and then eventually, in so many certain amount of years, you're gonna die yourself. So then eventually, you get to be with Trisha in the end. Mm-hmm. Now, see, if this show ever gets like a season 2, which honestly I would like it to, I want to see the relationship bond between them two. I'm just saying. They're like so freaking adorable together, and they just warm my heart as really good friends. Oh, shit! Huh? Mm. Mm-hmm. True. Mm. Mm. I don't know what you are. Just even though you're going up a level, still you can be. It's time to celebrate, damn it! Well, I mean, hey. Yeah, she can hold her liquor, possibly unlike you. Hmm. Really? Hmm. What's wrong? Yeah, just sleep. Huh? Are you gonna show us Thunder one last time? Yup, I fucking knew that was gonna come. Oh god, no. Why? Why? Ah! But still. You didn't have to fucking do that to me, damn it. But you did it! Oh shit! I was like, oh my god! Oh fuck! I still can't get used to that. No matter how many episodes he's in it, he just comes it off and be like, oh fuck no. That's it. Okay. Alright, so final thoughts on the show. I honestly, at first, I think when I watched the prologue, I had a look. I enjoyed it, but then at the same time, once I watched the prologue, I still had mixed feelings on the show because I didn't really know as much. All I knew was it was going to focus on Weaver, and I enjoyed it a lot because when I finished the show, the second half of Fate Zero, and then the night well, not even the night, the morning that I finished Fate Zero, and at 6 o'clock made that video to have it, I think, come out later, a couple of days later on a Friday morning or Friday afternoon. Biggest thing that I wondered that I never truly said about in the video, but I said it to myself after I finished the show. What the hell is gonna happen to Weaver now? And since he is one of the like main true survivors and stuff, and I was like, what the heck is gonna happen to him? So the only thing that I knew was the shit from UBW because, as I said, I watched UBW first, then I watched Fate Zero. So I was like, okay, so we already know he's gonna be at the school, but I wanted to know like if there was anything else, and I did like the fact that it did give me some things that I needed clarity on, and I'm glad about that. But still, the way this is ending, I feel like there's still essentially more things in this show, but unfortunately, we're probably never truly gonna really see them. I mean, this was a show that literally everything except the last few episodes were nothing but filler, and then the last few episodes were something that came out of like novel. I mean, it's an interesting partake that they did with it, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing and that they shouldn't have gone this route of doing everything like episodes 1 to wherever it was to do straight filler, and then for the last few episodes of this show to make everything go by the book and how it's possibly word by word and how it went. I'm not 100% sure, but still at the same time I was like, it's a very interesting show. It still wanted that backstory on him and Gray. You still gave me a little bit, but still it's like at the same time I have to possibly read just to know what the heck. But I love them together. Him and Gray are just one of those unique type of couples, even though like I kind of shift them. There are points where I do, but at the same time it's like I can't because she's a kid and he's an adult. I mean, yes, I'm gonna miss the DILF every single goddamn week of like no matter what, because he was like it was so weird because especially like when I watched that prologue and I kept looking at him like this is not the same guy from Fate Zero. And everybody's like, yeah, that's him. And I'm like, no the fuck that ain't, because I think this dude went from like a really okay looking guy to like a gorgeous ass DILF man. Like shit. I mean I couldn't with them. And honestly, like I love the fact that, Luvia was in this because Luvia, when I was watching Alia, I think I was like halfway through Alia by the time I finished with UBW, and finally getting to see her in UBW was interesting, but then I was like, I still want more of her. I was like, I hate the fact that with UBW, you see her in the last freaking episode, but then you have the whole freaking Alias series, but that don't count technically. So I'm like, when am I ever gonna see her again? Because like Livia's #1, but then after UBW, Rin was my #1, and Rin is still kind of my #1, and Livia's just like a close second, but she's on that spot at #1 too, because I like them both for like very different reasons and how they handle themselves as characters and as women and stuff. And I just, I can't. But, like, deadass, like, this was such a really good show. Even though, like, at times it did leave me fucking confused and wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? But, essentially, most Fate shows, not all, just most, have either left me, like, looking, like, scratching my head, like, what the fuck? Or, like, oh my god, that was fucking gorgeous, I want to see more. Or, why the fuck is this show not getting a season 2? But, let's just say it does. I mean, I think it's a good idea. But if they don't want to give it a season 2, that's okay. That's fine, you know? Babylon is starting in, like, I think next week or a week after, and honestly, I can't wait to see that. But other than that, guys, that is my reaction view towards the series, The Case Files of El-Melloi ⅱ. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Match Squad, and of course, I will see you guys officially all whenever Fate Grand Order Babylon starts, because, like I said, cannot wait, because that is about my husbando. Honestly, and I think it's going to be a really good series, because I know it's supposed to be 20, it's either 21 episodes or 24 episodes long. Not 100% sure. But until then, I will see you guys all next time. Bye!